This is Coast TV News at 5.
This medical center could be in Georgetown in just 2 years. Good evening. I'm Madeline Overturf.
And I'm Christina D. Robertis. We begin with the latest push to improve health care in Sussex County.
As Sussex County continues growing, healthcare needs do too. Now, ChristianaCare plans to build its first hospital in Sussex County. Coast TV News reporter Emma Aiken was in our Coast Copter and shows us what services the campus will offer if approved.
We are flying over Georgetown right now, where this facility would be the first of its kind here in town. Take a look outside from our Coast Copter. ChristianaCare wants to build this health campus right here east side of Route 113 near Dell Tech and the Walmart.
The campus would offer primary care, specialty care, and behavioral health services, along with a small hospital featuring 8 emergency department beds and 8 inpatient beds.
What we have found when we had talked to those members who live in that community is that amongst their biggest challenges is accessibility to care. They either are having really long wait times to see somebody, or they're having to travel significant distances to do so. And certainly that probably impacts the healthcare workers as well that are working in these facilities.
Christiana's main hospital is in Newcastle County, and it does have some medical offices in Sussex, but this would be the first emergency care in Georgetown.
If you look where Bay Health is up at Milford, and you look where BB is at the beach, and you look at Nanacoke over in Seaford, this middle corridor had nothing.
ChristianaCare says emergency services will be able to transport people to this new facility for most emergencies. Though it's important to note, Christiana says this doesn't cover everything. People needing intensive care and operating rooms or delivery rooms will still have to go elsewhere. Aaron Hopkins, who lives nearby, is all for it.
It would be nice to have opinions or options if it was just a little closer instead of having to run over to Lewis or Milford or Salisbury.
Back here in the Coast Copter now, ChristianaCare says they do need to get several approvals now before they expect to open this health campus in late 2028. Reporting from the Coast Copter above Georgetown, I'm Emma Aiken, Coast TV News.
And just down 113 in Millsboro, BB Healthcare and Tidal Health have both broken ground on new medical campuses there. Now, if approved, ChristianaCare's Georgetown campus would be about a 13-minute drive from those Tidal Health and BB facilities.
New tonight, Mystique Ro, an Olympian from Virginia, is participating in a skeleton event, and Mystique's mom, Nicole Ro, moved to Long Neck 5 years ago. Today, she was surrounded by her friends and community members watching her daughter compete. Coast TV reporter Brandon Ferguson joins us live now in Long Neck. Brandon, a local restaurant has become an Olympic watch party today.
Christina, the Crab Barn restaurant usually opens up at 11 on Fridays, but today a special exception was made and they opened up their doors a little earlier. Take a look. Well, we saw inside the Crab Barn restaurant earlier today, everyone rallying around Nicole Ro, watching her daughter achieve her dream. Mystique is 31, originally from Virginia. Her mom says after college, she wanted to get into bobsledding before falling in love with skeleton. Nicole Ro says Mystique changing sports is far from the hardest obstacle Mystique has had to overcome.
She got over the loss of her brother, and he's with her always, and she talks about him and she remembers, and she's doing it because he always pushed her to do the best that she could do.
Today was not a medal day, but Mystique is competing around noon tomorrow, and there will be another watch party right here at the Crab Barn. Live in Long Neck, Brandon Ferguson, Coast TV News.
How exciting. Thank you, Brandon. And we're going to go to our Coast TV poll now. We're asking, which Winter Olympic sport do you enjoy the most?
Let's take a look at the results so far. 38% say figure skating, 19% say snowboarding or skiing, 14% though say bobsled luge skeleton, which is Mystique's sport, 17% say curling, 12% say hockey.
We also have a comment from William, who says, as a former ski instructor for 14 years after retirement, I still love the grace and beauty of the ice skaters, and particularly Ilya, who we just saw compete. He says he's fascinating and fabulous to watch.
If you haven't voted yet or left us a comment, please do. CoastTVnews.com or our mobile app. Speaking of the Olympics, they're only here on Coast TV, and let's take a look at the medal count so far. Right now, Norway is leading 18 and the most golds, but Italy also has 18, not as many golds though. USA, 14 medals in total.
Don't forget the Winter Olympics continue until February 22nd, only here on Coast TV.
And a programming note for you, due to the Winter Olympics, until the 20th, Jeopardy is on our sister station, Fox 21. Regular time, 7:30 p.m., same show, same time, same everything, just different channel during the Olympics, Paul.
The weekend is looking brighter, better, and warmer. Details coming up.
But first, the coast is full of Valentine's fun this weekend, and anti-Valentine's too. We got the cool things to do after this.
This is Coast TV News at 5.
Happy almost Valentine's Day to those who celebrate, but if you are not feeling lovey-dovey this weekend, there's plans for you too. The Big Chill Surf Cantina in Rehoboth Beach is hosting a Love Stinks Let's Drink party on Saturday from 7 to close. You don't need a +1 to enjoy some live music and specialty cocktails. But if you do want to celebrate love with someone, you can head to any Dogfish Head location Friday or Saturday. There's a Valentine's brunch, a Valentine's dinner, and live music all weekend. The Rehoboth Beach Dewey Beach Chamber of Commerce brings Delaware's largest indoor garage sale to Cape Henlopen High School on Saturday from 10 to 3. Handmade items, antiques, and more will be up for sale. Or you could walk away with a brand new boat this weekend. North Bay Marina is auctioning one off at the Ocean City Boat Show.
It's put on by the Berlin Ocean City Optimist Club, which is a service organization, and all the money, all the money is donated back in different college scholarships locally and other educational, normally youth-oriented activities that the Optimist Club supports.
The event includes hundreds of vendors and seminars at the OC Convention Center all weekend. For more details, just head over to coasttv.com and click on Cool Things to Do.
So I'm going to bring you good tidings with the forecast. You don't have to stop me in the grocery store anymore or at the gas station, even though I don't even get gas, and you still got to stop at the gas station. But it's going to be a better day for you, so make all your outdoor plans work perfectly for Valentine's Day and get ready for the rain on Sunday. Now, that being said, Ocean City, 32 degrees right now. We'll drop to 28 degrees under mostly clear skies. And I don't get gas because I have an electric vehicle. If that was in your head and you couldn't listen to anything else beyond that. So anyway, here we go. We're looking relatively quiet, docile situation for us at this present time. Now, for today, we were cool. We had a very chilly start to the day, to be honest. And we only got up to 36 for the high today. 47 is the norm. 26 for the low. That was even below the average as well. So once again, another below average day is what we had to deal with and experience. But things are looking up, and so will the temperatures looking up as well. For instance, even for the overnight, we're only going to drop to about 23 degrees and even only down to 27 in places like Rehoboth Beach and 26 in Lewis, for example. So it's all about the temperature trends from here on out. So starting Saturday, we're looking at cracking into the 50s, 40s on Sunday, and then we're going to stay into the 50s and possibly get as close to the 60s by the time we get into next week. Everything's about the temperatures at this particular juncture because it's just been, well, let's just be honest, miserable with all this cold and the wind chills well below zero. We're on the beach for a reason, to enjoy beach-like conditions, right? Right. 30 for Saturday morning, 53 for Saturday afternoon, good deal of sunshine. Sunday, we start getting a little cloudy. We watch out for some rain to pull through on Sunday. By 2:30 Sunday, we're looking for widespread scattered showers to begin to slide on through, particularly through Denton as well. I'm telling that for a specific friend. And then we're looking for Sunday with winds out of the east. And then we'll start to see some embedded cells that could possibly get a little strong for us throughout the late night hours. So when you take a detailed look at Sunday, we're looking at winds shifting out of the northeast and temperatures in the 40s. So Saturday, sunshine. Sunday, cloudy. Monday, staying cloudy, but still a little bit on the warm side. At least in this case, we're going to be warming up. You know, we're steadily warming into that upper echelon of where we should be and getting closer to the norm for this time of the year, or if not, slightly above that. So that being the case, tonight, 23, mainly clear, a bit on the chilly side again tonight, but then tomorrow, hey, 51 degrees. Feeling mild with the winds out of the southwest. And then for Sunday, overcast with rain developing by the afternoon hours. And we're looking for a high of about 48 degrees. And then finally, here's a look at your 7-day forecast. So we'll go from 51 down to 48, and then we'll go back up to 50 degrees for President's Day. And then Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday is an interesting thing on the forecasting models, because this is where we're looking at temperatures staying in the mid to upper 50s, and 47 is where we're supposed to be. We're not going to be breaking any record highs, but you know what we're going to be? Nice.
The Delaware School Safety Center hosted a 3-day school security training for Delaware school constables. The training brought more than 40 school constables from across Delaware. Participants received instruction on roles and responsibilities of the job, building effective relationships, and more. Here's a live look into Dover. We'll be back right after this.
FYI, the Blue Gold Selection Show airs live at 2:30 on the Delmarva Sports Network next Wednesday, where the full rosters will be revealed for the first time.
Exciting stuff. Thanks for joining us here for Coast TV News at 5.
For more news and local weather, you can download our Coast TV News app.
Inside Edition is up next.
And we'll be back later tonight for Coast TV News at 6. Have a great evening.